Hello my dear children, welcome back to the lecture series of ICSE 9th Maths. This is area and perimeter of plane figures. This is a part 4 of the same chapter. We started the sums from Aris Agarwal and we completed till question number 15 in the previous video. In today's video we are going to start from question number 16. My name is Arpita Banerjee and you are watching Arpita classes. Let's get started. Question number 16 is, in the given figure, ABC is an equilateral triangle having each side equal to 10 centimeter. So this is an equilateral triangle and all the sides are 10 centimeter. So these sides are 10 centimeter. And PBC is a right angle triangle, right angled at P, in which PB is equal to 8 centimeter. So this is equal to 8 centimeter. PB is 8 and we have to find out the area of the shaded region. So very clearly, area of the shaded region is equal to area of triangle ABC minus area of triangle PBC. So first I'll write down that. So area of shaded region is equal to area of triangle ABC minus area of triangle PBC. So we need to find out first the area of ABC, and ABC is an equilateral triangle. So let us find out. We have the formula. Area of triangle ABC is equal to, the formula for an equilateral triangle is root 3 by 4 A square, where A is the side of the equilateral triangle. So it will be root 3 by 4 into 10 into 10. So that is equal to 10 into 10, 100. We can cancel out also 2, 2, 2, 5 and 2, 1, 2, 5. So this is 25 root 3 centimeter square. We'll keep it this way. Let us see later on, we will calculate it. Okay, so area of ABC we got. Now area of PBC we have to find out. PBC is a right angle triangle. So area of PBC is equal to, would be half into base into height, right? Because it is a right angle triangle. So base, if I consider this as the base, then this will be the height. Okay, and we do not have that. But we have BC and we have PB. So we can find out this side by Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so we'll apply the Pythagoras theorem in the next page. Applying Pythagoras theorem in triangle PBC. Now if you see the diagram, BC is the hypotenuse. So we can write BC square is equal to PB square plus PC square. So write it down. BC square is equal to PB square plus PC square. Let us check it one more time. BC square equal to PB square plus PC square. Yes. So now BC square is what? BC is 10. So 10 square is equal to PB is 8. 8 square plus PC square. Okay, so here it is 100 is equal to 64 plus PC square, or PC square is equal to 100 minus 64, that is 36 PC square. Therefore PC will be is equal to 6. Square root of 36 is plus minus 36, but here we are going to take only positive because side cannot be negative. Okay. Now we got the base and height of both of triangle PBC, so we can find out the area. So we'll write area of triangle PBC is equal to half into base into height. So half into base into height. So we consider the base as 8, then the height will be your 6, this one. So this will be 2, 4, 4 to 6, 24 centimeter square. So we got the area of the bigger triangle, that is ABC, and we got the area of the inside triangle, that is PBC. So area of the shaded portion will be, this is the shaded portion, so this area will be the area of the bigger triangle minus area of the smaller triangle. Okay, so we'll find it out. Area of shaded portion is equal to, now the bigger triangle's area is 25 root 3 minus 24. Now we'll put the value of root 3, and the value of root 3 is 1.732 minus 24. So now we'll multiply this. Whatever answer will come, we have to subtract 25 from there, 24 from there, and the answer will be in centimeter square. I hope everyone can do this much. I'm not doing the last step. You have to just multiply this first, and then you have to subtract 24 from the product. So that will be your answer for the area of the shaded portion. Okay, let us move on to the next question. They are saying if the area of an equilateral triangle is 81 root 3 centimeter square. So equilateral triangle's area is root 3 by 4 a square, and that is equal to 81 into root 3. So from here root 3 and root 3 will get cancelled. A square will be equal to 81 into 4. Therefore a will be equal to square root of 81 into 4. So square root of 81 is 9 and 4 is 2. So the value of a is coming 18 centimeter. So they are asking for its perimeter. So we got the side. A means the side of an equilateral triangle. Therefore perimeter will be thrice of a, that is 3 into 18, that is 54 centimeter. That is the answer. Okay, very easy sum. There is nothing in this sum. Let us move on to the next question. The base of a right angle triangle is 24 centimeter. The base of a right angle triangle is 24 centimeter. So let us draw a right angle triangle. This is your A, this is B, and this is C. This is 24 centimeter, the base. Okay, and its hypotenuse is 25 centimeter. This is 25 centimeter. We have to find out the area of the triangle. So we know that area of triangle is equal to half into base into height. Now if you see here, we have been given the base, but the height is not there. But we have been given the hypotenuse. So we can find out the height by Pythagoras theorem. So first we'll do that, applying Pythagoras theorem, PGT. We have AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So AC square is 25 whole square is equal to AB square we do not know, and plus BC square is 24 whole square. So from here if we do the rearrangement, we get AB square is equal to 25 square minus 24 square. Now see, we will not get the square of it, okay. It's very simple here. You can see this is A square minus B square. So the formula for that is A plus B into A minus B. We are going to use that formula. That is A plus B into A minus B. So this is going to give you 49 into 1, right? So AB square is 49 we are getting. AB square is 49. Therefore AB is equal to 7 centimeter. So we got the value of AB, that is 7. Now we can find out the area. So we can just put the values over here. Base is what, 24, and height is your 7. So this you can cancel. 12 into 7, that is 84 centimeter square. So this is the area of this triangle. So let's go ahead with the next sum, that is question number 19. They are saying that the altitude drawn to the base of an isosceles triangle. So first I'll draw the figure. This is an isosceles triangle ABC, where your AB is equal to AC, and this is the altitude drawn to it, that is AD suppose, okay. So the altitude drawn to the base of an isosceles triangle is 8 centimeter and the perimeter is 32 centimeter. So this is 8 centimeter, the altitude is 8 centimeter, and the perimeter, if you consider this as x and this as x, then the perimeter is equal to 32 centimeter. Okay, so perimeter is given 32 centimeter and the altitude, that is the height, is equal to 8 centimeter. So we have to find out the area of this triangle. Okay, so what will be the value of BC first of all? If the perimeter is 32, then perimeter means what? X plus BC is equal to 32. So BC will be equal to 32 minus 2x, or if I take 2 common, it is 16 minus x. This is the value of BC. Okay, and we also know that the altitude altitude of an isosceles triangle bisect the other side. So if whole BC is your 2 whole into 16 minus x, and this is your 16 minus x and this is your 16 minus x, because this side is equal to this side. Okay. Now we'll apply Pythagoras theorem in triangle ADC. From triangle ADC, we get AC square is equal to AD square plus DC square. Now AC square is what? X. X square is equal to AD, that is 8 square, plus DC is my 16 minus x the whole square. We'll solve it here. X square is equal to 64 plus 16 into 16 is 256 minus 32x plus x square. So here x square and x square will get cancelled. I'll get 32x this side. So 32x is equal to 310. So x is equal to, we got 10. So the value of x is 10. That means your this one BC, the value of BC we'll put here the value of x, that is 10. So we are getting 2 into 6, that is 16 centimeters. So we got the value of BC. We got the value of BC, that is 16 centimeter. Base we got. So now we can apply the formula for the isosceles triangle theorem, or we can directly use area of this triangle is equal to half into base into height, because height is also given, the base we got. So it is half into 16 into height is 8. So this is getting cancelled. 8 into 8 is 64 centimeter square. We are not using the formula for isosceles triangle because here we have been given the base and we got the value of base and the height is already given. So we can use the formula, that is half into base into height, and we can get the answer of it. Okay. Let us move on to the last sum of this exercise, and that is the 20th sum, which says that the area of a triangle is 216 centimeter square and its sides are in the ratio 3:4:5. So when the ratio of the sides are given, the ratio is given as 3:4:5. So we'll take the sides as, therefore the sides are, we'll take a common factor x, so it will be 3x, 4x and 5x. So now the area is also given and 3 sides we have. So we'll apply Heron's formula. So S is equal to 3x plus 4x plus 5x upon 2, that is 12x upon 2, that is 6x. So area is equal to, we'll put the formula S whole into S minus A, S minus B into S minus C. So area is already given, that is 216. I am putting here S whole into S minus A. S is your 6x. Now 6x minus 3x. This is 6x minus 4x and 6x minus 5x. Now let us calculate this. This is 216. Here it is 6x into 3x into 2x into x. Okay. Now this 1, 2, 3 and 4x. That means 2x will come out of the root. And this is 16 into 3, 18 into 2, 36. From 36, the square root of 36 is 6. So it will be 6x square is equal to 216. I hope everybody understood. I just took the square root of this. Okay. So there are 4x. I took 2x outside. That means x square. And 6 into 3, 18 into 2, 36. The square root of 36 is 6. So 6x square is equal to 216. Therefore, x square is equal to 216 upon 6. That is 36. So x is equal to plus minus 6. Whenever you have to take the square root of any number, we should always take plus minus, and then we will discard one value according to our requirement. Okay, so we got the value of x, that is plus minus x. Now they are asking for perimeter of the triangle. So if we got x, we will get all the sides, and definitely we will take the positive value because side cannot be negative. So we will take the positive value of x. Okay, therefore the sides are 3 into 6, that is 18 centimeter. Then 4 into 6, that is 24 centimeter, and 5 into 6, that is 30 centimeter. So we got the 3 sides of the triangle. Now we need to find out the perimeter. So perimeter is equal to what? Sum of all the sides, 18 plus 24 plus 30. So when you add all of them, it is coming 72 centimeter. So that is the perimeter of this triangle. Okay children, so we have completed the first exercise of area and perimeter of plane figures from R.S. Agarwal, that is 17A exercise. In the next video, I'll be coming up with the next exercise, that is 17B. Thank you so much. If you are finding these videos are beneficial for you, please subscribe the channel and press the like button so that you get all the notifications from this channel. Thank you so much. Stay tuned.